And good morning. It's going to be a short video, as particularly as usually is the case. So today on CNN, there's an article about the relatives of Emmett Till filing a lawsuit demanding the LaFleur County Sheriff in Mississippi arrest Carolyn Bryant Donham. So for those who are unfamiliar with the case of Emmett Till, and here I'm just paraphrasing from the CNN piece. He was a 14-year-old boy from Chicago who was visiting family in Mississippi when he allegedly whistled at 20-year-old Carolyn Bryant, who's still alive and goes by the name Carolyn Bryant Donham. He whistled, allegedly, at her at the market she owned with her husband in Money, Mississippi. So later, that day, I gather, her husband, Rob Bryant, and another gentleman, J.W. Millam, went to Till's house. He's a 14-year-old boy now. Took him from his bed, threw him into the back of a pickup truck, beat him, a 14-year-old boy, 14-year-old black boy, two white men beat him. And then they shot him in the head, and they dumped his body into the Tallahatchie River. They were acquitted of murder by an all-white jury. But of course, later, in a Life magazine article, they admitted that they did it and that they killed him. This was in the 1950s. The death of Emmett Till was contributory to the civil rights movement. Miss Bryant Donham is still alive. Her relatives recently found, which of course the police said they could not find, an unserved warrant for her arrest from 1955. She is still alive. She's still living. And this warrant should be served on her. I'm not aware of any statute of limitations for murder or accessory to murder. Her lies led directly to Emmett Till's death. Now the relatives of Emmett Till have filed a federal lawsuit demanding that the LaFleur County Sheriff's Office serve this warrant on Miss Carolyn Bryant Donham. And I agree. The heinous nature of this crime, which was precipitated by this woman's lies, directly led to the death of Emmett Till. If you want to have justice served, and justice should be served, this warrant should be served. And the LaFleur County Sheriff should serve the warrant. And Miss Bryant should suffer the legal consequences of what she did that led to this horrific tragedy. So I would say to the LaFleur County Sheriff, serve that warrant and arrest Miss Bryant Donham for accessory to murder, and then let the system play out. This is how justice will be served.